Ha, my self-esteem is low. I got no friends no more. If you want a date, let's go. Yeah.
So apparently today is April 20th, aka 420, and I didn't know what that meant because when I was 5 I knocked an industrial-sized soup can on my head, which put me in a coma for 12 years of my life. Anyways, I googled what it meant, and apparently it's a whole day about Mary Jauna. Now, I speak American, and I don't know who Mary Jauna is, so I put it into Google Translate. It tried translating it from Spanish, which said weed, but I'm like, that sounds fake. Why would people celebrate getting weeds? They're ugly and annoying. So I translated it from French, and apparently it means marriage Joanna. Now, I only know one Joanna. It's the drive-thru worker at my local Taco Bell I've always had a crush on. And today is 420, so...
Hi, is this Joanna?
Yes.
Will you marry me?
No.
You gon' do it all for Chanel and Jimmy too. I'm the type to spin a bag. Doesn't mean that we involved, she just gotta brag. You can't come back. I can crack a bitch and I ain't got no fucking crack. I just want some mouth without the conversation.
So I was making my delicious quarantine meal of tortilla chip cereal, but as soon as I took a bite, I dropped a piece on the ground and my freaking dog ate it. And I thought to myself, isn't it weird how us humans just live with animals? Like somehow a wolf evolved into this cute little rat-looking thing, even though she wouldn't survive a day in the wild. But as I was making this TikTok, I was like, wait, where's Kobe? And I caught her in the corner of my eye running directly towards the road. I ran so fast they canceled the Olympics because they knew I would just win everything. Anyway, she was almost at the street and to my left was a car coming. I thought to myself, am I willing to lay down my life for this little rat? And I was like, nah, I'm not ready to meet Bob Ross and Grumpy Cat in heaven. So I just let the car turn her into a pancake. Of course I would save her, are you crazy? I lunged in front of the car and shoved her out of the way, but, so it turns out the car was parked the whole time and, was not going anywhere.
Hey, it's not my fault that I have poor depth perception.
Today I looked in the mirror and thought, that's not me. That's a skinny little stick bug. I've had no motivation to go get up and make a proper meal for the past month and I look like a stick bug. I'll eat maybe one brownie that has no nutritional value and then go back to bed at 2 p.m. Or I'll eat 4 tortilla chips and then say, bon appetit, baby, dinner served. So I thought if there's ever been a time to get so many muscles I look like a cumulonimbus cloud and drift off into the atmosphere, it's now. What I lacked was motivation. So to get a good jump start to my insane Dwayne The Rock Johnson workout routine, I went outside in freezing weather completely naked into the snow. In addition to giving myself hypothermia, my elderly neighbor Myrtle saw my lovely peaches and had a heart attack. To try and warm up before I literally die, I put my Crocs into sport mode and started running on the treadmill. And it wasn't that bad until I sneezed. I accidentally hit the 10 miles per hour button instead of the 2 miles per hour that I was leisurely walking at. And well, I took a little bit of a tumble. I woke up 10 minutes later feeling a little bit tingly to look down and see that my foot had fallen off. Anyways, now I only use the treadmill to serve myself English muffins because I can't walk. This is me buying a live crab from the store and freeing it into the ocean. The guy at the store was like, you know how to cook this, right? And I was like, oh, we are not cooking Mr. Krabs. As I was walking, some dude yelled at me and I got scared. And then this guy was walking around with an iguana. I'm like, it's my day to have an exotic pet, buddy. Look at his cute little mouth moving. Aww. I took him to the Santa Monica Pier before I freed him, and that's when I saw this guy literally kick a pigeon. I hate it here. Now, crabs can live 24 hours outside of water, but I thought, let's just free him already. Then some cops were staring at me, and I got scared. I picked him up, and I ran to the beach, and I laid him down gently on the sand. He was barely moving, so I ran into the waves to try and get him in deeper so he could swim or something, but he took a bit of a tumble. So it wasn't looking good for Mr. Krabs, and I started crying. But then he started moving again, and I thought, it's now or never. I scooped Mr. Krabs up, and I ran over to that water, and I dropped him in that water ever so gentle. Oh, crap, we are out of time. If you want to see the rest of the video, the link is in my